What's up, my peoples? Hold on. Chili's. That's that taco sauce right there. Tortilla. Bussin'. Get a couple bites. Give me a second, y'all. Crazy story, right? It's gonna be crazy. Story of how I got my CDL license. You know, when I got from college, I went to go work for my old high school, whatever. So I went to go work for my old high school. You know, I still had some classes I had to take. So it really threw me in ISS class. So I had all the bad kids. I'm talking about the crazy ones. But the good thing about ISS, you kind of had some freedom. Because sometimes you might not have nobody in there, so I'm on there. I'm in there all day, YouTube, watching videos, learning stuff, reading books and stuff, doing all of that. But anyways, yeah, I did that for 2.5 years. I did sports and everything, like coach football, basketball, and track coach. Like my second year, they was telling me, hey, you need to get your bus license. You need to get your bus license so you can drive the sports teams and stuff. Like, man, I'm not trying to drive everybody, man. I'm not doing that. You need to get your like CDL Bs. I'm like, man, dang, I get my CDL Bs. So, my last year, it's like 2018 going into 19, something like that. Yeah, my last year, so I said, okay, I'm gonna wait till spring to get my shit. Cause I had a plan. I was like, okay, they want me to get these licenses, so I'm gonna get my CDL Bs, and then I'm gonna skip town. on them. Yeah, so once I got my CDL Bs, because the school, man, it's rough. School is rough. You get paid on the 30th, so if you ain't got no side job or nothing, you get paid on the 30th. Man, you ain't got no money through the whole month. Oh, it's a hurt. It's a hurt, y'all. That junk hurt. So, they weren't paying me enough, so I was trying to find a way out. Anyways, so what I did was, COVID was coming around, right? COVID was coming around, so me, I'm on my conspiracy shit. I be on all that stuff right now, which it ain't a conspiracy no more. But anyways, I be on that shit. So I was watching, like they were talking about, like if martial law come in school, they're gonna lock everything down. People gonna be locked down for months and months. I was thinking in my head, like, man, I gotta get out this school system. Cause if they lock us down, martial law come. It gets so bad, martial law come, lock it down, I'm gonna be stuck in this school. They're gonna hold our ass hostage. So I was like, nah. Yeah, I gotta get out of the school system. I ain't got time to be getting COVID 30 times in 3 weeks. I was like, okay, I gotta find a way out. And I was like, yeah, CDL Bs. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get my CDL Bs, wait till the spring, end of the year. And I'm gonna goddamn bounce, cause I'm already not getting enough money. I'm already living check to check. I'm like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. So boom, I did a 3-day class. They had a 3-day class. They paid for everything. I got in that class. I passed like 2 of the tests except the 3rd section. So I had to take that back the same day. No, the next day I had to take it over, which I passed it. So once I did that. Once I passed it, I had to drive the school bus. 3 days driving the school bus, opening the door on the train tracks and all that stuff. School bus, I was like, I don't really like all of this. Once that happened, hold on, let me type this in so y'all can hear me a little better. So once we did the the bus testing, we got our permit and everything. The next thing we had to go get is our physical. You get your DOT medical exam after you finish all that stuff up. I wrote my little 2-week notice. I said, yeah, I'm out, Thank y'all for everything y'all done for me and all that stuff like that. I got out of that scary COVID. Man, that scary time. Moved to Landrum, a place in Landrum, South Carolina. I found a truck job, a place called Trademark. Yeah, I've been driving for like, a year, 2 years. Hey, sometimes you got to though. Sometimes you gotta finesse. I'm telling you, if you want to get in there. I did it, but y'all don't do that for real, cause it always catch up to you in the long run. Got into that. Trademark was like a window truck company. Boom, that window truck company. And I was delivering windows, a truck with a dually truck with a 20-foot trailer on the back. Nigga riding Charlotte, Raleigh, all the way down to Charleston, Myrtle Beach. What, 3 years? I think 2-3 years, 2.5 years. I was ready to get from over there because I was trying to get them CDL A's, man. It's calling my name. People tell me, yeah, them CDL A's, this and that. I was like, okay. Management was trash. So I ended up putting my 2-week notice in after, being at Trademark for 2 years. I put my 2-week notice in. I'm telling them that, we moved to a new house, it's a new location, new city, so, I'm gonna have to leave. I ain't gonna be traveling the whole hour and a half to get to work. Nah, I ain't doing that. So, Clayton Homes, man, they did us dirty, We had a 1.5 acre of land coming our way. People coming to cut the trees down. We had the paperwork and stuff ready. They was, waiting on us to get our down payment down. And once we got the down payment all the way down, the lady that's supposed to be signing the papers on her side kept being late. She wouldn't sign the papers on time. We're like, what is she doing? So we kept having to resend the documents till it got to a point where our credit scores went down, right? So they called us back. I was like, yeah, we got the money. We got the money, really put it down, ready for y'all to ship the, double wide mobile home, to a land. You know how Clayton Homes is. Nice home, man, nice home. We was ready for all of that. They called me back like, hey, since it been so long, we gotta add $20,000 more to your down payment. I'm like, what? Man, they didn't want us to get that land. I'm telling you, 1.5 acres, man. We had a good little spot. We had to regroup. We ended up finding a good spot down in a place called Greenwood, South Carolina. which this one I'm at now. Wonderful house, best house we ever had, man. So we got in. We got lucky on this one for real. When the market was still down, we jumped in there real quick. We got this house, man, like the second or third week. I found a cotton company, so I went to the cotton company. Off gate, they was like, hey, I see you got your CDL B's. You trying to get your CDL A so you can drive the big trucks, transfer cotton bales and stuff from warehouse to mill. I was like, yeah, I'll go for it. What I gotta do? We gonna pay for your CDL A's, and you gonna have somebody that's gonna train you. Plus, you're gonna be able to drive around with them and do the work with them too. So I was like, okay, hey, if they paying for it, I'm going for it. It took me months, months and months to train. I ain't never drove no 10 speed. I'm telling you, I finessed, y'all. I was like, yeah. I've been driving for a good 2 or 3 years, maybe 4 years. CDLBs. Man, I drove that bus like one time, but I'm a quick learner, so when I'm driving, when I'm doing something, it seems like I've been doing it forever. So I'm just good at that. So, this dude named Joe, he taught me everything, man, like for real. He taught me how to drive 10 speed and everything, bro. I learned how to drive that 10 speed in 1 year, like that ass. I learned to drive in 1 year because after that 1 year was up, I was free to drive by myself. Yo. So I couldn't drive with a trailer because I still had my permit. So only thing I can do was bobtail to the warehouse, to the mill. So I can bobtail to the warehouse, move trailers around, bobtail back to the other warehouse, move some trailers around if they need to. I was training. I was training for my CDLs. He was, helping me out every day, showing me how to go through the truck, showing me how to go through the pre-trip. I ended up having to take the test. Man, I failed that test 4 times, y'all. For real, 4 times. I'm more of like a visual type learner. So I'm like hands-on. I gotta have my hands-on stuff. I can't just learn from reading some shit. I gotta actually do it. That way I can understand it better. But man, the first time I took that test, after I had been training, man, I even made a recording. I went to GarageBand on my phone, made a recording of me saying like everything that was in the CDL manual that you gotta do. Like I ran through the whole truck test while I slept at night. That's a good thing. That's something people should do if they want to study or pass. Do that, man. I'm telling you, do that. It help you memorize stuff. But so I memorized it. But when I got in that truck, for my first test, but I was stuck. I was like, oh shit. It dawned on me like, oh, I'm really taking this test. The instructors is looking like, you gonna say something? Like, what are you doing? Like, talk to me, teach me about the truck. I'm looking like, what am I supposed to do? Oh shit. I choked up, y'all. I choked all the way up. I didn't even get far enough, man. I didn't even get far enough. As soon as I got the truck, she was like, yeah, you need to practice some more, so you don't have to come back. Damn. Second time I came around, I was a little better. I was running through the inspection, the inside of gauges and all that stuff. I was going through all that, saying everything on the inside of the truck, like, yeah, I know this, that. Man, I got out the truck to do the outside. It was like, well, unfortunately, you failed because you forgot to talk about the heat, or you forgot to talk about the windshield. I was like you have to say everything in a truck that's in a CDL manual. If you miss one of those, you gonna fail automatically. And it's third time I did it. I ran through it again, ran through everything again. I got to the foot pedal part. You gotta pump the brakes, the air brakes and stuff. I got to that part. I did it backwards. I didn't know I did it backwards. I was like, oh yeah, I'm good. Got out the truck, like, yeah, I'm ready to do the outside now. It's getting close. Unfortunately, you forgot to release the air brakes, and I was like, oh my, bro. I was so sick, cause I was so sick. I was crying. Like when she told me that, I just cried. Like I lost it. I was like, man. Like I was bawling, crying like I was a little boy or something. I ain't cried in years. I don't cry, man. I bawled crying because I was like, man, I worked so goddamn hard to get here for the third time. And I'm thinking I'm gonna get out this truck and pass this shit. I was crying like a baby, man. I was so goddamn mad at myself. I was like, how the fuck did I do that again? Fourth time came around. I had it down pat. I was like, yeah, inside the truck, this and that, pedal, pump, I was ready. Out the truck. Now I'm actually on the time limit. We on the time limit the whole time. So you gotta know that you're gonna be on the time limit. It's gonna be like 45 minutes. You got 45 minutes to do all of this. So I'm on the time limit. I'm running. Now I'm on the outside of the truck. I'm a little better on that. So okay, I'm going. You can miss stuff on there. On the outside truck, you can miss some stuff. But you make sure you point at everything though. You have to point at everything that you're talking about, so they'll know you actually know where it is. If you know what something is, that's good. You might not know it. You might forget, the definition or the name of it, but you know what it is. You know how it functions. So I was going through that. Sometimes I was slowing down. She was just like, take your time. So, I started taking my time, pointing everything out, going around the truck. I got to the point where I was down like 10 minutes. And I was still towards the front of the truck, naming stuff out. Man, I messed around and ran out of time. She was like, unfortunately, since you run out of time, you gotta come back again. I said, oh my God, bro. I was sick, man. Oh my God, I was sick. I was like, man, this shit, bro. This shit ain't for me. It ain't for me. At that point, I was like, it ain't for me, bro. So, messing around, Joe got me right. He said, nah, don't give up, man. Don't give up, cause you already there. You really finished the whole truck. I really finished the whole truck, but I ran out of time. But I had told the lady, I was like, can I just go ahead and finish the whole truck so I can get it down pat. So I did that, even though I ran out of time. But she couldn't. She tried to get me through there, but nah, they wouldn't let me. Boss lady wouldn't let me get past that. So the 5th time I came back around, man, I ran through that truck, everything, inside the truck, outside the truck. Oh man, we in the truck. Ooh, we in the truck. This is the 5th time, y'all. We are in the truck. We got the truck on, it's running. Oh yeah, time to do the backup maneuvers. I gotta reverse. I gotta do all the reverse, the parallel parking and all that. Man, I ran through that like it wasn't nothing. That's all I had to do was get to the driving part. I just had to get to the driving part. I'm good. I know I'm gonna pass when I get there. So I got to that part. And we driving down the road, having a normal conversation. I try to be comfortable while I was driving, like, okay, just drive like you usually drive. When you in your regular car, just drive. Just drive. Shift these gears, drive. So I was shifting gears, driving and stuff. Man, she done sent me all the way around Greenwood and back. As soon as we get back, unfortunately, you didn't double clutch and you drove too close to cars, and you went over the speed limit just a little bit. So unfortunately, you gotta come back and take the test again. I said, oh my God, bro. I was like, yo, get out of here. But at that point, I had got past all the adversity. So it was like, okay, all right, I'm good. I was happy. Even though I failed, I was happy because I was like, man, I just did all of that. And since I passed all that part, I didn't have to do none of that pre-trip stuff again. So as soon as I came back, the next time, straight in the truck to go drive. Man, I drove that motherfucker nice. I wasn't driving up on cars. I was double clutching. I got down riding. I'm talking about riding. All the way back to the DMV. Mind you, I didn't take no classes. I didn't do no classes. I had to learn. I learned all this on my own. I didn't take no classes. Dude named Joe. Good man, bro. He been driving for like 40 something years. He taught me how to drive. He taught me everything he knew. It was a couple of things that changed that he didn't know, because he been when they started, it was much easier to get a CDL truck license. DMV added a lot more stuff to it, but majority of the stuff he knew. He helped me out, but some stuff I had to learn on my own. But yeah, that last time I ran through that like nothing, man. Went in there, got my picture taken, CDL license. Hey, I was in there then. I was live. Got my license, man. I had called Bay. I had to go tell her, I got my license. We got it. We in there. Yo, life changing. Here we go. We about to change. Hey, it's another step. So, I went and celebrated everything, get my CDL A's. It was a long journey, but you see what happened. You see how my journey went though, because in the beginning, I finesse. When you finesse, when you lie, you finesse. It's gonna be harder in the long run. And that karma caught back up to me, and it made me go through that test 6 times. I had to go through that test 6 times. That's what happened. So, I advise you. It's a lot more easy ways than what I did. I'm gonna create a book on how to get your CDL license the proper way. I did it the hard way. See, I didn't know about Piedmont Tech. If you go to Piedmont Tech College, they do CDL A. They do CDL A truck license training class. It's not that long. It's only a week. It's only a week, and you get your license fast too, because most of the trucks is not even 10 speeds no more. See out here, is the truck. Most of the trucks are automatics. Like, I'm driving an automatic now. I ain't even driving no 10 speed no more. Like, they need truck drivers for real, y'all. Like, they need people for real. Piedmont Tech, man, you go through that class 1 week, and it's much easier. And they do the test at Piedmont Tech, so you ain't gotta go to the DMV and deal with all those strict rules like I did. DMV is way stricter than taking your test at Piedmont Tech or any of these other organizations that do CDL testing. It's an easier way to get your CDLs than what I did or what I went through. Yeah, that's what happened, man. That's what happened. So I took the long road. Didn't know about the easy road. I took the long road. Hey, I got him. Yo, it is a life changer for real. And I'm still, working on moving up. But yeah, that's the story. How I got my CDL A's though. That's what I did. You gotta have a plan, y'all. You gotta have a plan. You got to have a plan. It's always a way. It's always a way. If there's a will, there's a way. Thank y'all for tuning in to the video. Go to mjroots.online. That's my clothing brand. I got a clothing brand. Also, I have music that is out, that's streaming. My artist name is Selfmade, CELFMAYD. Any of my social medias, I'll put it in the description. And yeah, that's it. I appreciate y'all for listening. And also, if y'all want to watch my videos on my CDL trucking, I was doing now, where I'll be traveling to and everything, you can go to my TikTok at Trucking with Keys. So yeah, y'all stay tuned, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm out.
Det var helt forferdelig.